The king on a cross.
Oh, and that's our Jesus. And that's Matthew 27, starting at verse 32.
32.
Yay.
Now, as they came out, they found a man of Cyrene, Simon by name. Him they compelled to bear his cross. And when they had come to a place called Golgotha, that is to say, place of a skull, they gave him sour wine mingled with gall to drink. But when he had tasted it, he would not drink. Then they crucified him and divided his garments, casting lots, that it might be fulfilled which was spoken by the prophet. They divided my garments among them, and for my clothing they cast lots. Same thing. Sitting down, they kept watch over him there.
Well,
And yeah,
the same thing as what they said up above. Is that what you mean?
right. I mean, what is that? They gave him sour wine and mingled with gall to drink, but when they tasted it, they would not drink. What is that?
I think it's a thing it was part that was prophesied, but
It was like poisoned? He wouldn't drink it?
I'm not 100% sure if it was poisoned or very bitter or like
He
not
just,
like an insult in a way. I think.
okay.
Now, so this is Adele talking, so
Mm.
please research. Please research. Don't ever trust Adele, that part. So, but it was prophesied, some of that, so that's why it
Right.
happened too, you know. But
Mm.
I mean, it says sour wine or mingled with it. It just doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound tasty. I mean,
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't enjoy sour wine either.
yeah. So exactly. So and the gall. I don't know what gall is. I forgot what gall is. You know.
With gall to drink,
Yeah.
like the ambition.
Oh, the gall to do that. Is that what you mean?
Is it?
No, I mean I don't think so. But
But
like,
they're relating that to Jesus, and that's what happens to him.
oh yes. So gall is often referred to as a bitter tasting substance made from a plant like wormwood or myrrh, gold, frankincense, and myrrh. The substance is usually, I had to say that so I could say it right. The substance is usually associated with misfortune and bitterness.
Okay.
So it's, mm,
Wouldn't want to drink it.
you wouldn't want to drink it. And then the other thing is referred to the dividing my garments and clothing is referred to in Psalm 22. 22:18. Let me see. So so even 22 has a lot about prophecy, you know,
Okay.
and it talked about this is 16, 17, and 18. For dogs have surrounded me, the congregation of the wicked have enclosed me. They pierced my hands and my feet. I can count all my bones. They look and stare at me because now none of his bones were broken.
Mm.
They divided my garments among them, and my clothing they cast lots.
Mm.
So they gambled. I mean, like lots.
I mean, they
You know,
lived the moment up.
yeah. But if they knew who they were doing, I think they would be respectful instead of their disrespect, right?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
But then it was prophesied all these parts. So
Right. And it's like, it's hard to say that people should make the like different decisions and choose to do differently, but like everybody has their role
right, right.
if there's a prophecy. But then like this is right, the setting
Yeah,
up of like the second prophecy.
yes, yes.
So
The prophecy there, yeah. So and I didn't
yeah.
mean to interrupt you before, so onwards we
Okay.
go. Hey.
So sitting down, they kept watch over him there, and they put up over his head the accusation written against him. This is Jesus, the King of the Jews. And they only did that because that's what he was claiming,
Right, exactly, exactly.
or their view of it, because that's not
Right,
really what he wanted either.
right. So it is interesting, but it was wrote in a different I think it must have been in a different gospel. It says they were they were saying, why did you put it up like that? And then they're like, what is written. Like they were like, it's up there, we're not changing it now, kind of thing. But it doesn't say that here, I think. So
Somebody carved this like 2 months ago.
yeah, or
We've been planning this for a while.
yeah, so oh no. So that was, I would think they just did it that day, but who knows? So oh yeah, they said it should say he said he's king of the Jews, not the king of the Jews, I think is what they said now.
No.
Obviously, I don't have it here, so that's really unfair of me to talk like this, so without the evidence, you know?
Then two robbers were crucified with him, one at the right and another of the left. And those who passed by blasphemed him, wagging their heads, and saying, You who destroy the temple and build it in 3 days, save yourself. If you are the Son of God, come down from the cross. Likewise, the chief priests also, mocking with the scribes and elders, said, He saved others. Himself he cannot save. If he is the King of Israel, let him now come down from the cross, and we will believe him. He trusted in God. Let him deliver him now if he will have him. For he said, I am the Son of God. Even the robbers who were crucified with him reviled him with the same thing.
Wow.
Which is like, I guess if he was able to sway the population enough in the given time, they could have chosen him.
Mm, I understand. Wow. So
But
I know what you mean. I think like you ponder if something changed and they would have accepted him.
right.
I know,
Yeah.
but then now
Yeah.
I know. So, you know the thing with the sign, right? In John, it says, and this is John 19:19. Now Pilate wrote a title and put it on a cross, and the writing was Jesus of Nazareth, the King of the Jews. And many of the Jews read the title, for the place where Jesus was crucified was near the city, and it was written in Hebrew, Greek, and Latin.
Hmm.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Full
Well, because the Roman,
translation.
yeah. Therefore, the chief priests of the Jews said to Pilate, Do not write the King of the Jews, but he said, I am the King of the Jews. And Pilate answered, What I have written, I have written. So then,
Wasn't that only because of what he had asked him?
yeah, you mean Pilate?
Yeah. Like, what did
And
he
he
say?
said, I am, right?
Well, he said, It is as you say.
Exactly.
And
Are
he
you king?
said, Are you the king of the Jews?
And,
So it is as you say,
and so he wrote the
which
sign.
is why none of this is written in red. But like, you know,
I
it's like
know.
in reality, this is Pilate. Those are
Yes.
Pilate's words.
What is Pilate word? The sign.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
which has an agenda behind it.
Hmm.
Maybe not him directly, but we
He
got
mightn't
here.
even, yeah, we got here exactly. Thank you, Lord. Yeah. Wow. It's that time to find peace there.
And yes, a little peaceful spot.
Yes.